Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Happy Easter Sunday for those who celebrate Easter. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more football. Card and Dice makes everything nice. All-time NFL set. And these great teams go up to 1982 with the player selection. Baltimore Colts versus the New York Giants. Third quarter, we're tied at 7. First quarter, all quarters, the other two quarters are up on the channel. But this is a spoiler alert. First quarter was a slobber knocker. No one could score. It was a defensive struggle. John Unitas was sacked 3 times in the first quarter, twice by Lawrence Taylor, once by Andy Robustelli. Giants had the best opportunity, opening kickoff, 60 yards by Guyan. Got within the 5, had some penalties, had to settle for a Gogolak field goal attempt. He missed, of course, because I'm rolling the dice for kickers. So it was a scoreless first quarter. Second quarter, both teams went with their backups. Burt Jones in at quarterback to replace Unitas for the Colts. Chuck and Charlie Connerly replacing Tittle for the Giants, and they got the offense going. Giants had a long drive culminating with a 6-yard touchdown run by, yes, everybody's All-American Jim Thorpe. They were aided by a running into the kicker when Gogolak would miss his second field goal, though it didn't matter because it was an automatic first down. And as I stated, Jim Thorpe would score from 6 yards out. A few plays later, Burt Jones connected with Raymond Berry on 2nd and 18. It was 1st and 10 from the Baltimore 40. He would then hit on a medium short pass across the middle. Jim Mushler was nailed by both safeties, Tunnell and Patton for the Giants. Mushler stayed on his feet, pirouetted, and went on to pay dirt to score. Extra point good. We're knotted at 7. And then we went to the half. So now we go to the third quarter. Giants will kick to the Colts. Pete Gogolak. Sorry, Jack, you're correct. I said Charlie, didn't I? Pete Gogolak. Thank you, Jack Thomas, as I hit the camera. It was Pete Gogolak who missed. Charlie kicked for the Patriots and other teams. Okay, so here we go. Pete Gogolak to kick off. We kick off from the 30. We're playing old school rules. Young and Moore are back. Young being the number 1 kick returner, Moore being the number 2. Here's the kickoff to start the second half, third quarter. 30 plays per quarter. Once the third quarter is over, we will end the stream. So that is a 56 for Pete Gogolak, a 56 under his K column. 56 is a 27 on the kickoff, a 27, 43 yards. That is not a good kickoff. It's going to go to the 05, so it will not be Young or Moore. So it is a 43-yard kickoff. 10, 20, 30, 40 to the 27. And it is the 05. Offensive 5th player for the Colts. Let me find him. Well, hold on a second. That's not going to be good. It's going to be Wrestler. And you know what he's going to do? He is just going to fall on the football. So a short kick. Wrestler will fall on the football and advance no further. Colts do not want to take a chance there. So from the 27, it'll be 1st and 10. So it was the 05, no return. He just falls on the football, and the score is 7-7. And that would be Wrestler. First and 10 for the Colts. At their 27. Starters back in the game, so it will be, we'll give you those lineups, the skilled position players in a moment. Young goes back to the bench. Gogolak, yes, Gogolak. Over here, So the offense will be Unitas at quarterback, Amici the up back, Moore behind him. The wideouts are Barry, Richardson, tight end is Mackey. So Johnny Unitas, 1st and 10. They're going to try to get the run game going with their number one offense in. They're going to give it to Allen the Horse Amici. Inside run to Amici on 1st and 10. So it's going to be an inside run. If you're just joining us, we have the magical defensive die. 1, 2, 3 standard. A 4, they're playing G, which is the run. A 5, 6 is a pass. Giants defensive die roll is standard, which it should be most of the time. That's why we went 1, 2, 3. So it's a standard. And it's going to be Allen Amici, the fullback, on the inside run. Amici looking for doubles. We don't get doubles. Al Red Sox fan very rarely rolls doubles, though we had a wild second quarter. So that's a 52 for Amici, and that is a 24 on an inside run. Both offenses on the run are B indexes. And this is between the 15 and the 31-yard line. So that's a 24, 2 yards for Allen the Horse Amici, who hasn't really gotten started yet, but positive yards are better than no yards. That will make it 2nd and 8. And this is the third play of the third quarter. So 2nd and 8 for the Colts from their 29. Unitas, let's see if he can do something here. We're going to go outside run. Actually, you know what? On 2nd and 8, we're going to go short pass to Lenny Moore out of the backfield. Moore, an outstanding football player, graduate of Penn State. Defensive die. Oh, no, they catch the Giants in the wrong defense. They're playing the ground game. And it's Lenny Moore, as I realized I had 2 LMs on the same team. So Unitas going short pass. He's looking for doubles. Doesn't get it. That's a 16. It's a 17 on the pass, and they're playing a run. This might be complete for short yardage, for very short yardage. So a 17, Lenny Moore is an A receiver. It bumps it up to an A, and a 17. He's going to pick up 3 yards before he's hauled down by the linebacking core of the Giants. Getting there was Lawrence Taylor. But Lenny Moore picks up 3 yards on the short pass. 4th play of the third quarter coming up. Baltimore now 3rd and 5 as he picks up 3 yards. 1, 2, 3 to their 32. So 3rd and 5. Can Unitas convert here? That's the question. 3rd and 5. They're going to go to the tight end, John Mackey. Again, short pass on 3rd and 5. Short pass to John Mackey. Giants defensive roll. Oh, my Lord. They're going to get caught again. Can Unitas make the roll? That's the question. 3rd and 5. Unitas 42. A 42 for John Unitas is a 20. I don't think that's going to do it. It does bump to an A. A 20, incomplete across the board. So Johnny Unitas, under a little bit of duress, cannot hit John Mackey. They might go back to Burt Jones in the 4th quarter. Jones sparked the offense, so that's going to make it 4th and 5 from the Baltimore 32, and the Colts will punt. So John Unitas' luck continues to be bad. Special teams unit, the punting unit, comes on the field. David Allen Lee to punt for the Colts. Back deep for the Giants, it will be Tennell and Guyan. Tennell being the lead punt returner, Guy in the second, and it's opposite when it's a kick return. It's easy to find Guy, and he's on the field defensively, and he's the strong safety, so he's second from the bottom. Tennell, excuse me. So let's see what we can do here. As the Giants defense holds, Colts will punt. So the Colts, what column do we use here? First column. We're using the first column, as it's the 25 to the 50-yard line. So first column, they're punting from their 32. Remember, it's 4th and 5. The middle column, excuse me. Offense, no. 15-yard line to the offense, 49. Yes, middle column. 16 for David Allen Lee. A 16 off the kick column is a 6. So we go to the punt, and it's a 6, middle column. 44 yards, fielded by the number 1 punt returner, Emlyn Tennell. So 44 yards, and we'll just back it up. We'll say 46. We mark 44, but it's easier to count. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 6. And in reality, it's a 44-yard kick. It's just easier to move it back and add 2. Fielded at the 24 by Tennell. Let's see what Tennell can do here. Tennell looking for doubles. Special teams for the Giants has been pretty good. That's a 43 for Tennell. And on his punt return, we go off the P column. So a 43 is a 34 on the punt return. And a 34, 15 yards, fumble, D5 recovers it. But on the punt, the D is the Giants, because the receiving team is still considered the defense. So a big hit on Tennell after 15 yards. The ball is fumbled. The Giants will just fall on it. They're not going to try to advance it. Who recovered that fumble for the Giants? The D5 for the New York Giants, Andy Robustelli. So it probably was a backup player, but we're going to, do I even have a D5 over here? We're just going to say Robustelli recovers the fumble. So 15 yards. No, I don't think so. It says, and you could be right. Let me just look at this. Offense kicks. Defense receives. But I see what you're saying, and that's the way I think too. But because the punt returner is considered a D10 or a D11 or a D whatever, right? So to me, and I've struggled with this, and you might be right, Uncle Dave Gardner, but I'm going to play it the way I've been playing it, because that's the way I've been playing it. And it could be wrong. Because on the offense, it's the other way. On the kickoffs, it's the other way around. See, it says the punt, offense kicks, defense receives. So if it's a fumble, it says D5. To me, it's still the receiving team recovering the fumble. That's just me. Had it been, and I have to find where I was. Had it been, well, that's still that would have been, where was I? Where's the punt return? D. So had it been a 33, it would have been the kicking team that recovered it. That's the way I play it. It's not going to make a huge difference because it's pretty much a 33 or 34, but that's the way I interpret that. So the Giants maintain possession and they pick up 15 yards. So we'll do that. And then that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They take it to the 39. So we had plus 15, fumble, recovered, New York. Well, it could be that. I'm not disagreeing vehemently with you. I'm just saying that's the way I play it. And I can get confirmation on that. But the Giants, because I've played it that way with every game so far. And again, I understand what you're saying because I'm looking at that and I thought the same thing, but I just stayed with the letter of, oh no, my little chart fell off. What the hell? Where's the, what happened to the thing that clipped it? Where is it? Let's use this one. So the Giants, thanks to the hustle by Andy Robustelli, and again, we'll look into that more, Uncle Dave Gardner. He plays it differently, and he's probably playing it correctly, but I'm just going off with what it says and interpreting it my way. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Giants at their 39. Now, had it been a 33, the Colts would have recovered. So it's yin or yang. So the Giants have it. Tunnell goes back in the defensive pile. Not too happy with himself. They have it 1st and 10 from the 39. Play 6 of the 3rd quarter. Giants did not want to try to advance the ball. Though I've had some wild plays with that. So Y.A. Tittle is the quarterback. Jim Thorpe has been the best offensive player. And let's stick with Jim Thorpe here. Inside run on 1st and 10. So it's going to be an inside run. Jim Thorpe. Baltimore's defensive die roll. They're playing. They're looking for Thorpe. Oh, so Uncle Dave Garner says any holding on the return it says holding on offense. So it's on the return team. Okay. I'm not going to switch it yet. I'm playing the game out the way I've played it. So, but I will take that for the next game. Giants have the ball. It's 1st and 10. They're playing Thorpe. Thorpe looking for doubles. Of course, we don't roll doubles. He has the only score for the Giants. It's a 41-25. He's going to go nowhere but down. That's a B index. They're playing at 25. No yards. Thorpe is stuffed by the front 7 of the Colts. Play 7. New York. 2nd and 10. Still from their 39. 2nd and 10. Yeah, it is a little confusing. I agree, Dave. But no, your logic is sound. Your logic is sound. And I agree with you. I'm just going to play it out the way I've been playing it for this game because that's the way I've been doing it. But going forward, I will do that. Once the team receives it, they're the offense, which again makes sense to me. But looking at the chart, to me, it was confusing. All right, so we have 2nd and 10. God, do I want to go outside run here? No, we're going to go short pass. Tittle's been not horrible. He hasn't been as bad as Unitas, but let's see. We're going to go short pass to Frank Gifford. Baltimore's defensive die roll. They're playing base. Tittle needs to roll doubles here. Of course he doesn't. It's a 52. I don't roll doubles. 52 is an 18 against the base. That's going to be incomplete. I already know. You start to remember the plays. So even though it bumps it to an A, an 18 against the base is incomplete. Fans are yearning for chucking Charlie Connerly. Giants in danger of going 3 and out. Play 8 of the third quarter. 3rd and 10 from their 39. 3rd and 10. What are we going to do here? 3rd and 10. Del Schaffner, 3rd and 10. Medium pass. So it's going to be Connerly, really, no matter what, needs a good roll here. Medium pass to Del Schaffner. Colts are playing the pass. They got the 5-6 roll. This could be huge. Tittle doubles. 46 for Y.A. Tittle. 46 is a 35. That's going to be a penalty. Is it complete, though? This is huge. So it bumps it to an A. And it's a 35. He must have checked down because they're only picking up 2 yards, possibly 2 yards. The T says it's a penalty, and it's going to be the H column. So we'll just put the +2 here and the PI for penalty. H column. You add those together, it's a 10. So a 10. H is 15. Ineligible receiver downfield. They will decline it. They'll give him the 2 yards. It'll be 4th and 8. Offense declined. So now on 4th and 8, from their 39, they didn't get, well, actually, from their 41. Tom Landry will come out to punt. So Y.A. Tittle and Johnny Unitas not faring thee well. Here comes Tom Landry. Yes, Coach Tom Landry. He is the punter. For the Colts, it's Volk, the number 1 punt returner, and Young, the number 2 punt returner. So Young, Volk is the starting safety, free safety. Again, easy to find. Last man in the pile. 7-7 football game. Here's the punt from Landry. That's a 15 on the punt. So a 15 on the Landry card off the K column is a 4. So it's a 4. And they're punting from the 15 to the offensive 49. So it's a middle column. 4. 53 yards, D10. The D10 will be the number 1 punt returner, Volk. And once again, when I say 53 yards, we'll make it 54. Back that up 1. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. To the 6. Volk on the return looking for doubles. Oh, I thought we were going to have doubles. 63. My God, I roll more freaking 35s. Oh, I hate 35s. Here's the punt return on a 35. So more adventure on the punt return. Again, we're going to play it the way we've been playing it, though I agree with Dave Gardner. But I can't hose the other team. So a 35 on a punt return. He's going to return it 22 yards, but there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a Q column. So 22 yards from the 4. Takes it to the 26. Gets them out from the shadow of their own end zone. Plus 22. Penalty. What will the flag be? It's on the Q column. Add those two together. It's a 7. Q column. 13. Illegal use of hands on the offense from the possession. So that would be, yeah, that's definitely the receiving team. All right, going forward, we will play once the ball is kicked, the team receiving it now becomes the offensive team, which is the way I saw it. But then again, like I said, when I looked at the charts, I was like, well, maybe they just continue to interpret them as a defensive team, which made no sense to me, but that's what I went with. So it's offense 10, but now we're gonna give the Colts a break here. We're gonna pick up the flag. So we give the Colts the break because we probably hosed them on the fumble the other way around. Though I was playing it that way for both teams, it just didn't happen. All right. So they pick up the flag. No flag. 1st and 10 from the 26. No flag. 10th play of the 3rd quarter. Colts have it. 1st and 10. We're tied at 7. Ball's at the Baltimore 26. Thank you, Uncle Dave Gardner, for helping me to straighten out my false interpretation of that, of the kickoff and the punts and stuff. Because it is confusing. I wouldn't do it the way they did it. Again, maybe it's just the way I read it and stuff, but I found it confusing. So Johnny Unitas back on the field. He has not been able to run the ball with Amici or Moore. 7-7 football game. 1st and 10. Why not? We're going yard. We're going to go deep pass. Lenny Moore goes out of the backfield. We're going a deep pass to Lenny Moore. Play action fake, or long pass as they would call it. I still have the Fran Tarkenton football terminology stuck in my head. So they're going long pass. Let's see if the Giants can roll a 5-6. They're playing the base. Well, again, that's Tarkenton football terminology. They're playing standard. And we're going to Lenny Moore. So Unitas trying to hit Moore, streaking down the sidelines. He needs doubles. And that's not going to get it done. 53, what will it be? That is a 28. Unitas is going to get sacked again. That's going to be the 4th time they get Johnny. I do believe that is going to be a sack, and a painful one indeed, as that is a 28. Yep, 28. I roll horrific in this game. 28. Long pass. Unitas is sacked for a 7-yard loss, and we will give Lawrence Taylor his 3rd sack because he is a madman. And I'm just giving people the sacks. It's just for fun. So what did I say? -7. Unitas is sacked for a 4th time. Actually, it's -9. I looked at the A column. which is correct, or the A, but it's under the standard. I looked under the D, so it's -9. LT. Taylor with his third sack. Again, it's just purely me giving it to him. Wow. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 miles. 3rd and 19. Play 11 coming up in the third quarter. Or 2nd and 19, excuse me. From their 17. So 2nd and 19 after Taylor sacks Unitas for a third time. Trap play, Alan Amici. So they go inside run to Amici. Let's see if the former Heisman Trophy winner can pop something here. Giants defense playing pass with the 5-6 roll. You see the 6 there. And it's going to be Alan Amici, the horse. Can Amici roll doubles? Yes, 66 for Alan Amici. And it's a 15. Jesus. Oh, my God. That's going to be a decent roll. Don't get me wrong. B index. And they're running from, there's a 15 between the 31. So a 15 against the pass. Alan Amici picks up 19 yards. First down. So Alan Amici on the trap play. Busts through the middle. Picks up 19 yards. They bring the chains out. They signal first down. Huge conversion to the 31-yard line of the Colts. That is a big play for the Colts and Alan Amici. Play 12 of the third quarter coming up. 1st and 10. Wow. So surprising things there. And the ball's at the 31 of Baltimore. Okay. So Amici, basically, I don't run the same player 2 times in a row because they're all great players. So we have a 1st and 10. You know what? Let's stick with the ground game. Let's give it to Lenny Moore. Joshua Hauser, how you doing? We have Cutter Historical. Dave Gardner again. Thank you, Uncle Dave, for helping me out with some confusion on my part. My name is Mud, going for the Colts, and Jack Thompson. Hope all is well. Happy Easter to one and all who celebrate Easter, which I do. So we're going to go outside run. We're going to go outside run, I've decided, to Lenny Moore. I know, I rolled doubles. Shocking. Again, the Giants are going to get caught in the wrong defense by the defensive die. And it's Lenny Moore. Outside run. Lenny Moore looking for doubles. Oh, I thought we were going back-to-back doubles. 63. Oh, my God. Not another freaking 35. I hate 35s. Outside run. That's a penalty. I already know that. It's going to be B index 35. And they're playing pass. So he picks up 6 yards, but there's a flag on the play. It's going to be the E column. So Lenny Moore picks up 6 yards. And again, let's see what happens here. Oh, what did I say? He's not on the 31. He's on the 36. I like the field Uncle Dave Gardner uses. I believe that's a 2nd and 10 field, which I have to check my Canadian, though Canadian football is longer. We'll have that on the channel, cold snap, at some point. So 6 yards. There is a flag as we went outside run. Make sure I'm looked at the right. They were playing pass. Nope, that's right. So it's going to be the E column. 8. On the E column, it's a 3. Encroachment defense. Do we go 1st and 5 or 2nd and 4? Probably go 1st and 5. They're going to go 1st and 5. So it's the penalty. And the PI thing, that's a Fran Tarkenton football thing. Again, it just sticks in my head. I don't know why they called it PI in Fran Tarkenton. Maybe penalty infraction, which still doesn't infraction IN. Yeah, I guess. So we'll take the +5. Encroach, we'll call it. Play 13 coming up. Baltimore 1st and 5 from their 41. Seven football game. 1st and 5. We're going to go short pass to Raymond Berry. Play action fake here. Short pass to Raymond Berry. Giants roll standard. And it's going to be to Raymond Berry. Can Unitas roll doubles here? Again, Berry an A receiver. That's going to bump it from a B index to an A index. Unitas rolls doubles. That's going to be a 4. And I know that's not going to be a touchdown, though. Had it been Burt Jones, it would have been a 3. But they're playing standard, so a short pass. This is going to be a big play. It's going to be another 1st down. Unitas to Berry. Maybe Unitas is warming up here. Number 19, it goes to an A, and it is a 4. Playing standard. 17 yards, knocked out of bounds. 1st down. As they get into Giants territory, that's 10, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's +17. No, it's 18. I'm sorry. 4, P4. Short pass. No, 17 yards out of bounds. I'm correct. And I don't do the half ticks because I already explained that. I don't do half ticks. So the ball is at the Giant 42. First and 10 for the Colts. That was a big pass play. The best pass, Johnny Unitas. Give him a little time. He hits Berry towards the sidelines. Play 14 of the 3rd quarter coming up. Colts trying to take the lead here. They have a 1st and 10. At the New York 42. So 1st and 10. What are we going to do here? 1st and 10. Let's go short pass to the tight end, John Mackey. Short pass to Mackey. John Mackey. Giants roll a 5. They're playing the pass. Can Unitas thread the needle to Mackey? Doubles again. Holy cow. Al, Red Sox fan, rolls doubles again. That's a 22. Is going to be a 5. And that's a short pass. We're still using the 15 to 31. So that's a 5. It bumps to an A. 13 yards. 1st down as Mackey on the sideline pattern gets hit hard by the strong safety, Emlyn Tunnell. But he holds on to the football, picking up 13 yards. Unitas has completed 2 in a row for 30 yards. (32) 11, 12, 13 to the 30-yard line of the Giants. Coming up halfway through the third quarter now. 7-7. Another 1st and 10 for the Colts at the Giant. So the 12, they picked up 13. At the 29. 31. Would it be the 31? Oh, I hate doing math in my head now. $29. It goes here. The 29, not the freaking. I was doubting myself. The 29, not the 30. All right, 1st and 10 for the Colts at the Giant 29, 7-7 football game. We're going to go back to the ground to Alan Amici. And we're going to go inside run. Amici ripped off that big 19-yard run to start off this drive. So inside run to Alan the Horse Amici. Giants playing the standard. Amici looking for doubles. So 46. Oh, God. Not the dreaded 35. No, it's a 24. Thank God. 24 against the standard B index inside run. I think he'll pick up a couple yards here. Inside run, 24. Yep, 2 yards. You start to remember this stuff, which is the cool thing about APBA games. So +2 for Amici. Play 16 of the third quarter coming up. Baltimore trying to take the lead here. 2nd and 8 from the New York 27. Second and 8. Short pass to Willie Lewis Richardson. He again is an A receiver. Play action fake. A little play action fake here for Unitas. Can he keep the hot hand going? The Giants are playing the run. Oh boy. Willie Richardson. Can Unitas hit him in stride? That's a 14-26. I don't think that's bueno. 26. He might be forced to run here. 26. Short pass. Bumps it to an A because of the A receiver. 26. Yes, he is forced to run. And when a quarterback runs, forced to run, so pressure on Unitas, that's nothing new. He escapes the grasp of LT. You go to an outside run when the quarterback scrambles. So let's see if John Unitas can pick up anything here off his R column. Unitas with a 16, and that is a 25. I don't think that's bueno. And that would be a B index. 25. And they were playing the run. No yards. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He escapes Taylor for the moment. Then Taylor brings him down. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 now for the Colts and Johnny Unitas at the New York Giants 27. Play 17 of the third quarter coming up. So 3rd and 8. Finner 27, how you doing? He says, good afternoon, Al. Well, good afternoon to you, my friend. By God, I'm getting one full football game of APBA on this channel. So there will be a 4th quarter coming up at some point. I like playing the game. Me personally, I don't think, for me, the way I do it, it's very streamable. And I might do a 4-drive challenge, but then I really like playing it all out with APBA. And we'll see. But we will do this. I do enjoy the game. I recommend it. if you can find it cheap on eBay. Definitely do what Uncle Dave Gardner and Ron Juck and other people say. Pick up a season that you like and teams you like. Finner27 says, I was watching your History Maker baseball chat. That will be my next baseball after APBA. You and Dave increased my shopping list. Well, I apologize for that, but I hope you enjoy it. All right, what are we going to do here? We got a 3rd and 8. We got to pass the magic bean. 3rd and 8. We're going to go short pass out of the backfield to Lenny Moore. Moore, a phenomenal football player. He actually threw the block that I believe sprung Amici for the touchdown in the greatest game ever played in 1958 in overtime. I'd have to watch the video again. I think Lenny Moore threw a hell of a block. So Lenny Moore, short pass, 3rd and 8. Will the Giants die? Say they're playing pass? No, they're in the standard, hedging their bets. There is opportunity here as I drop the pencil. Unitas on the 42. I already know it's not bueno. That's a 20. And that's going to be incomplete most likely. Does bump to the A index on the standard. 42 is a 20, incomplete across the board. So we have the 18th play of the 3rd quarter coming up. Baltimore 4th and 8 from the 27. So if Michaels misses the field goal, we're playing old school rules. That's why they tried so many long field goals back in the day in the 60s, because the ball went to the 20. It didn't matter. You could return a long field goal, though, and that's still in the rule book. So he's going to try. Again, he'll need a miracle roll. Lou Michaels will come out and hope for a miracle roll to put the Colts up 10-7. I've not played second season, Finner27. I bought this game. I have Cold Snap, which is similar to second season. I haven't played it yet. It's still in the box. I will play it, and it will be on the channel once I play it a few times and sort of understand it. And then I ask questions, as always. That's how I learn. All right, where's Mr. Lou Michaels? Here is Mr. Lou Michaels, straight ahead lineman. That's how he kicks, straight ahead. And basically, so he's kicking from the 27. He needs a miracle. But again, why punt from here? We'll just give it to them at their 20. And he might get the miracle. You never know. He definitely needs doubles. And an 11. He would need, I would think, an 11. An 11. So from 20 to 29, an 11 is good. That's no good. A 3 is good because you have to be 17 yards, which that doesn't make sense. 17, good. So that would be, no, that would be no good. That doesn't make sense. I thought you had to read that 17 yards and in, which again doesn't make sense because it's 20 to 29. You can see here that makes sense. 15, if you're on the 15-yard line, it's good. Anything past that, it's no good. So I think that might be a typo or, again, my misinterpretation. 24 would be no good. The 5 is no good. The 7 is no good. There's a lot of no goods on here. 17, 18, good. All right, so let's see what Lou Michaels can do. The snap, the place. He's looking for 11 or 66. 43, I can already tell you that's no good. Ooh, it's a 34, though. That's going to be a penalty. Let's see what that is. A 34. Oh, the dreaded -5 yards, so they muff the snap. The Colts recover, but the Giants will take over on downs. So -5, they muffed it. That's the way I interpret that. You see the F for the fumble. The 08 would be the Colts recovering it, and it could not be Johnny Unitas, so we're going to say it would be, well, it could be Johnny Unitas, but we'd say Burt Jones was holding. -5. So the field goal is muffed. I've had quite a few of those playing offline. Again, I roll horrific for kicks, as well as just in general, but really bad for kicks. It's a field goal. And it was Lou Michaels. No good, obviously. Fumble. -5. Burt Jones recovers it. But it's a turnover on downs. So Giants -5. They're at the 27. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 32. Giants take over at their own 32. My name is Mud says he really enjoys second season as well. I might still pick that up, but I really do like APBA, and I'm enjoying APBA. So 19th play coming up, 7-7. Giants take over after the muff snap, recovered by Jones, but he's smothered under by the Giants. And it's 1st and 10 from the New York 32. Giants stick with Y.A. Tittle. 7-7 football game. Let's see if Jim Thorpe can. We're going to go outside to everybody's All-American Jim Thorpe. So it's going to be an outside run. Jim Thorpe. I just love saying Jim Thorpe. If you don't know who Jim Thorpe is, look it up. Won, I think, 3 gold medals. They took him away because he played pro football. They gave him back posthumously. Was an unbelievable athlete. Burt Lancaster plays him in the movie Everybody's All-American. Yeah, it is. APBA is expensive for football. I'm not disagreeing with you. Again, you have to stay within what you like and your means. I picked up my first APBA football game on eBay with the playoff set, and I got it fairly cheap, and that's where the field comes from. But this set, the All AFL, All NFL, that's from APBA. My other teams come straight off of but then I did buy the APBA football game also to look at the book, which I don't like. I like the charts. So I have Kansas City 2022 and Philadelphia 2022. I could play the Super Bowl over. And I also have the NCAA championship teams. All right, Jim Thorpe, outside run. Oh, before we do that, the Magic defensive die for the Colts. They're playing standard. Yes. Yes. I agree with you, Cutter Historical. Cutter Historical asked, Al, do you think Brundage was a racist towards Thorpe, preventing him from getting those gold medals back before 1983? I mean, by the letter of the law, you're supposed to be an amateur. So he can hang his hat on that. So I cannot say he is not knowing enough about Brundage. I cannot call him a racist. But they should have gave him the medals, for God's sakes, you know. And I'm glad he got them back. Again, it was posthumously. I think he's already passed away. Here is Thorpe. Can Jimmy Thorpe roll doubles? Ooh, that's a leaner. We're going to re-roll. And we still don't get doubles. 21 for Thorpe. 21 is a 25. I don't think that's a good. And it's a B index, 25. Again, no yards. I know that. Oh, my God, I roll so many 25s. I know that. So the outside run by Jim Thorpe is strung out by the Colts, the linebacking core, and the safety, free safety, Volk gets over there. No yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Play 20 of the third quarter coming up. Now, I could go slightly faster if I don't do this, but this is the only way because I have dyslexic moments and I'll do things backwards in my head that I can look and say, oh, yeah, I made a mistake. As you see, I'll look at something and go, that's not right because I've done it backwards in my head. So this helps me with that. And I like this sheet that Dave Gardner created, just basically an Excel sheet, but I do like it. And it helps me out. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. The other thing I could do is mark it here with, the erasable marker thing. Ball still at the New York 32. Thorpe didn't get anything there. He scored the only Giants touchdown. You know what? Let's go to Bobby Tucker, the tight end. Yeah, Finner27 says, I will say that the APBA football great team sets are really cool. Expensive, but there are some great teams in there you could run tournaments with. Yes. I looked at those too, but if I make another purchase for APBA football, I'm going to get a season. I'm looking at 74 because that's Jim Plunkett's best season with the Patriots. Maybe not statistically, actually probably even statistically, but they went 7-7. They kind of pooped the bed down the stretch. They should have made the playoffs. And then you have the Vikings, Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl. You have a lot of fun teams in 74. It's either that or 76. Those are the season I'm looking at. And they are expensive. They are expensive. You are correct. All right, so 2nd and 10. We're going to go short pass to Bob Tucker, the tight end. Colts defensive die playing the pass. As they get the 5-6, they get the 5, so that's a D. Tittle looking to thread the needle to Bobby Tucker. 21. A 21 is a 16. I don't think he will make the catch on the short pass on a 16, and even if he does, it will not be for much, even though it bumps to an A index. Short pass, 16, 1 yard, quickly brought down by the strong safety of the Colts, Nelson. So it's a +1. Play 21 of the third quarter coming up for the Giants. Have the ball 3rd and 9. Ball at the New York 33. Third and 9. Well, what do you do here on 3rd and 9? We're going to roll the dice with Gifford. We're going to say a delayed handoff to Gifford on 3rd and 9. The Colts playing the pass. Gifford needs, so that would be an inside run. I fumbled the pencil. And they're playing pass, and we're going Frank Gifford. Gifford looking for that 66. 14. Gifford with the 14's a 22. That's not going to get it done. Inside run, a little delayed handoff to Frank Gifford. B index. And again, what did I say? 14 is a 22. Picks up 3 yards, and he's smothered under. So 4th and 6 from the New York 36. And that will send out the punt team. Play 22 coming up. So the Giants will punt, and it's going to be Tom Landry to do the punting. Fans calling for chucking Charlie Connerly, the fans who have traveled here to Baltimore. Landry will punt. Your punt returners are Volk and Young. Where's Young? I lost. I put him in the wrong spot. You're over here. Get off the Giants sidelines. He's the number 2 punt returner. Volk is the number 1 punt returner. The game plays very well. I have no complaints with it. It's football. It plays long. Again, I can play slightly quicker when I play offline. Landry to punt. It's a 51 for Landry. A 51 is a 6. And I believe we're going off the middle column. Yep, the middle column, and it's a 6. 44 yards fielded by Volk, the D10. So now he's fielded the ball. Baltimore is the offense. I was playing it wrong. I agree with Uncle Dave Gardner's interpretation. They are now the offense. So it is a 44 yards, and we'll just back it up. It's easier to count. We'll say 45. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Add 1 to it from the 19. From the 19. It will be Volk. From the 19. Double ones! And that is a Volk on the punt return. Goes off the P column, but it is a 9, just like off the K column. So Rick Volk gets a 9 on the punt return, and he gets 18 yards. So we'll say 17, because we'll move it to the 20. And 10, 15, 16, 17. Out to the 37-yard line on the plus 18. So a good return by Volk. Unitas and the Colts will probably get the final drive here of the third quarter from the 37. Play 25 coming up. Let's put Volk back. He's a free safety, so he goes in the pile. And again, sorting the cards is pretty easy once you do it once, and the sheet helps out. And once you do a team once, you kind of know what it is. I haven't written them down anywhere. I just look at the old sheet and I go, oh, yeah, that's the way it is. And Buddy Young, you belong on the Colts sidelines. All right, so here's Johnny Unitas in the offense. Steve Tate, how you doing, my friend? Fumbling away with my Apple football game. I do enjoy it. Check out Steve Tate's wonderful channel. Systemics with Steve Tate. Man, is he good at making teams. Okay, what are we going to do here? Third quarter coming to an end. We have 6 plays, basically. And then we'll end it scoreless at 7-7. Oh, we had an exciting second quarter. Now it's back to slobber knocker football. We're going to outside run to Lenny Moore. Let's see if Moore can pop it around the corner. So Baltimore has the ball. It's 1st and 10 on their 37. We're going outside run. Giants defensive die says standard. And it's Lenny Moore. Moore would love to get that 66 right there. 66. Moore wants a 66. 51. 51 is a 3. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. He's going to pick up some yards here on this outside run. And they're playing a standard. It's a B index. So outside run 3, 20 yards for Lenny Moore. First down. So 20 yards for Lenny Moore. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Brought down near the sidelines at the Giant 43. Yeah, at the Giant 43. Big 20-yard run by Lenny Moore. That is huge. Great blocking to spring him on the sweep. Play 26. Baltimore 1st and 10 at the New York 43. What will we do here? Again, third quarter coming to an end. We're going to go inside run to Michi, the horse. Giants defensive roll. They're playing standard again. 1, 2, 3 standard. 4 is ground, which is the run. 5 and 6 D is the pass. So they're playing standard again. Michi would like to get a double roll here. 45 for Allen the horse. Michi. 45 is a 27 on the inside run. B index. No yards. He's stuffed. So the horse is stuck in the stable on that play. Baltimore, 2nd and 10 from the New York 43. They were down in New York territory their prior drive. Michaels was going to attempt a long field goal for him, but the snap was muffed. Burt Jones recovered the snap. Giants took over on downs. So 2nd and 10. We're going to go right back to Lenny Moore, and we're going outside run again. Outside run to Lenny Moore on 2nd and 10. What will the Giants do here? Giants playing standard. Lenny Moore looking for doubles. He gets doubles again. Lenny Moore is going to turn the corner, and that's a 3 on the outside run. I believe that's another 20 yards. That was a 1. I believe that's another 20 yards. They're playing the standard on the 3. 20 more yards for Lenny Moore. So Lenny Moore picks up 20 more yards. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. To the 23-yard line, which makes sense. I did it right. The 23-yard line of the Giants. Lenny Moore rips off another 20-yard run, knocked down near the sidelines. Play 28 coming up for the Colts for the third quarter. 1st and 10 on the New York 23. We'll probably continue the drive and see what happens here. All right. Wow. So Lenny Moore, Giants lateral pursuit just not getting to Lenny Moore. The Colts really blocking well on those 2 sweeps. Moore 2 carries. Last 2 carries picks up 40 yards. Cutter Historical says NC State are going to the finals. Final Four as an 11 seed. Shades of 83. Did UConn win last night? I didn't even check. I saw the Red Sox lost horrifically in extra innings. It was 1-1 when I was listening on the way back from Easter dinner today. Wow. All right, so we have play 28 coming up. 1st and 10 for the Colts at the Giant 23. So UConn faces Cutter Historical. And remember to check out that channel and subscribe. Cutter Historical says UConn faces Alabama. Purdue faces NC State in the Final Four. Excuse me. Cool. And that would be next Saturday. Oh, boy. I kind of want to go medium to Barry. But we're going to go, you know what? We're going to, I can't do it. Can't do it. And more chance of an intercept. Well, either way. You know what? You got to get the roll. Unitas is due for a good roll. We're going to go play action fake, medium pass to Raymond Berry. Colts hoping the Giants do not roll a 5-6. The Giants playing the run. Oh, boy. Can Unitas and Berry take advantage of this? Raymond Berry. 41. That's not going to do it. 41 is a, 14 on a medium pass, and it bumps it to an A. So we're here. Offense 15 to the defense 31. No, we're not there. We're on the 23. That's going to be defense 15 to the 30-yard line. So we're here in this column. It bumps it to an A. 41 is a 14 from Unitas to Berry. Double check that. Yep, 14. They're caught for 4 yards. So Berry comes back to help out Unitas. The way I see it, some pressure on Johnny. Berry coming back. Unitas hits them. They pick up 4 yards. They'll take that. They were hoping for something bigger. Play 29. Colts still have it. It's going to be 2nd and 6 from the 19. From the New York 19. And we'll stick with the conclusion of this drive, so we'll probably go into the 4th quarter here. So 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Amici on the inside run. So it's going to be an inside run on 2nd and 6. Giants playing the pass. An opportunity here for Amici. Alan the Horse Amici, Heisman Trophy winner out of Wisconsin. Oh, 56. 56 on the run is a 25. I think he will get either zilch or yard, even though they have the wrong defensive role. Again, let's make sure we're in the right column. From the 30 to the 10 defensively, that's the column we would be in. It's a 56, which is a 25, and it's a B index. They were playing pass, so a 25, no yards. Giants win the day at the line of scrimmage. Final play of the 3rd quarter coming up. Baltimore. 3rd and 6 from the New York 19. Lou Michaels warms his leg. 3rd and 6. Unitas will look for Mackey, the tight end, on a short pass. 3rd and 6. Giants playing the standard. Unitas to Mackey, 46. That's a piss poor roll. 46, oh God, is a 35. There's going to be a flag on this play. And it does go to an A index. And it's between the 10 and the 30. Or the 30 and the 10, however you want to say it. And it is a 46, which again is a 35. A index. And they're playing standard. 1 yard, but there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a T for that means flag, and it's going to be the E column. So +1, And again, PI, that's just what we called it in Fran Tarkenton football. So they get a yard. That could be a huge yard, folks. Now let's see what the penalty is. So again, it's the E column. Roll both dice, add them together. That's a 6 on the E column. And on the charts, it's on the medium chart. So a 6, E column's a 10. Illegal motion offense. Do you back them up 5 yards to make the field goal a little more difficult? If you decline, it is 4th and 5 from the 18. Well, illegal motion, though, the flag would be automatic. There would be no play. Would they? Yeah. All right. So illegal motion, 6E is a 10. Illegal motion, 5 yards. So really, that doesn't happen. Motion offense -5. So we will repeat play 30. Baltimore now has it 3rd and 11 from the New York 24. Motion. Oh boy, here we go. Well, they're going to go to Barry. They got to go to Barry here. 3rd and 11. Or you try to get in closer to that field goal range. 3rd and 11. Let's just look at the short pass. It will bump to an A. Short pass. Giants playing standard on that 2 roll. Can Unitas hook up with Barry? He hooked up with Barry for 17 earlier in the 3rd quarter. All right, here it is. No doubles there. That's a 32, which is an 18. I can tell you that is incomplete. So over here, between the 10 and the 30 and the 10, between the defenses 10 and 30, that's where we would be because we're on the 24. Bumps to an A. 18 on the standard. Incomplete. All right, so that ends the 3rd quarter. We will start the 4th quarter and end the stream with Al Red Sox fan most likely missing a field goal roll, because that's what I do. Though these field goal kickers are not good. So as the 4th quarter starts, the Colts, 4th and 11 from the New York 24, will attempt a field goal. It will be Lou Michaels, lineman, straight ahead kicker, to try to give the Colts a 10-7 lead. And the Giants definitely in the 4th quarter, they're going to go to Chuck and Charlie Connerly. They're going to go back to Connerly, but they'll stick with their starters. We played all the backups in the 2nd quarter, so they got their carries. Again, I don't play with injuries. All right. Lou Michaels. All right, let's get Mr. Michaels out here. From the 24. which in reality would be a 31-yard field goal back in the old days. Oh, boy. So this will end the stream as we just going to play the one. Can the Colts take the lead? Michaels needs doubles. That's a 41. A 41 is a 25. Is this a penalty? Is this a penalty? So that's a 41 is a 25 across the board. And we go, this is between the 20 and the 29, and we go 25 across the board. Yep, 25 across the board here. Michaels, no good. He shanks it to the right. Shockingly, field goal, no good. And that will end the stream to the joy of everybody. We miss another field goal. So we'll have the fourth quarter. We'll have 29 more plays in the fourth quarter plus timeouts, which no ticks come off the clock. That's the way I play it. Another missed field goal. So that's it. Thank you. We will have the fourth quarter in the near future. So far, the second quarter was the funnest quarter of football. They each scored 7-7. We missed some field goals. The Giants missed a field goal on their opening drive. Michaels, that's his second missed field goal. They had an opportunity late in the first half. Late in the second quarter, he missed a field goal. That was from the Giant 28. Michael's really wearing the goat horns right now. And in the fourth quarter, it has been decided that Charlie Connerly will be the quarterback for the Giants. Tittle will go to the bench, and Burt Jones, who had success in the second quarter, will play with the starters in the fourth quarter. So it's going to be Jones and Connerly for the fourth quarter. Now with that missed field goal, old school rules, the Giants will take over 1st and 10 from their 20. Let me just mark that. And that will, when we come back to it, that's where we'll start. All right. So Connerly will be dueling quarterback-wise with Jones. They were successful in the second quarter. Now they'll have some run with the first stringers. And it's 7-7. And this is APBA football. Card and dice makes everything nice. I'd like to thank PJet. My name is Mud. Cutter Historical. Systemic. Simtistics. Good God, Steve Tate. Why did you have to change your channel name? Simtistics with Steve Tate. Check out that wonderful channel. Of course, Cutter Historical. Finner27, thank you very much. Uncle Dave Gardner, thank you for helping me with my confusion on the punts. Check out his wonderful channel and subscribe. Joshua Hauser. And the man who was first, Jack Thompson. Happy Easter to one and all for those who celebrate it. Hope you had a great day. God bless. I love you all. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you want to subscribe, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live, because pretty much we go live all the time at strange hours of the day, night, or early morning. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. Become a member of the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. It's very simple. You subscribe to me, you subscribe to them, you share like them, you share like me. Come back where everybody knows your name and have fun. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. See you all very soon. Enjoy. Happy Easter. Peace.